Imagine stepping onto the field knowing that every second could change the course of your career. It's not a regular season game, it doesn't count for points, but the stakes are as high as a final. Under the stadium lights, two players prepare for a silent battle that could determine who will lead the defense when the season truly begins. With every play, with every impact, the tension builds, and everyone in the locker room knows that when the final whistle blows, the conversations the next day could change fates. This isn't just another warm-up game. It's the first chapter of a contest that promises to shake up the entire team and ignite the fans. But before that, hit the like button and comment below. Do you think the Falcons will fare well against the Lions? What are your expectations? Let me know your thoughts. It's not often that a preseason opener carries the weight of a career turning point, but for veteran safety Jordan Fuller, that's exactly what Friday night against the Detroit Lions could be. Fuller isn't just playing to shake off the offseason rust, he's fighting to prove he belongs as a starter in this Falcons secondary, and the competition breathing down his neck comes in the form of a hungry rookie, Xavier Watts. The Falcons listed Fuller as the starting strong safety alongside Jesse Bates III in their first depth chart, but if you've been following camp closely, you know it's been far from a one-man show. ESPN reports Watts has been splitting first-team reps with Fuller, and when a third-round pick comes into camp with that much opportunity, it's clear the coaching staff wants a real battle. That means every snap on Friday could tilt the scales. Watts, taken 96th overall in this year's draft out of Notre Dame, is already drawing attention for his play speed and knack for making impact plays. Head coach Raheem Morris couldn't hide his excitement when talking about getting Watts and the rest of the rookies on the field in live action, saying he's eager to see how these young guys handle the moment. And make no mistake, this is as much a showcase for Watts as it is a test for Fuller. Fuller's road here has been one of grit and persistence. Drafted 199th overall by the Rams in 2020, he carved out a starting role, became a Super Bowl champion, and has totaled 7 interceptions and 330 combined tackles in just 57 games, starting 55 of them. Last season with the Carolina Panthers, he started 9 games, proving he can still be an every-down safety. He signed a one-year, $1.33 million deal with Atlanta in March, but one-year deals in the NFL are as much about proving value as they are about security. Fuller knows the reality. If he wants to keep that starting role, it has to start with a strong showing now. Adding a personal twist, Fuller is the younger brother of Devin Fuller, who was drafted by the Falcons in 2016, so there's a bit of family legacy on the line. But this battle doesn't exist in isolation. Watts isn't the only rookie out to make noise. Fellow defensive back Billy Bowman, another member of the 2025 rookie class, has been just as vocal about his playing style. His words are simple. He wants to be the first to the ball, to make the big hit, the interception, the play that changes the game. He's already shown flashes in camp, teaming with James Pierce Jr. for a sack on Kirk Cousins during practice. Bowman has even taken snaps with the first-team defense, and defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich has entrusted him with a range of responsibilities, something the rookie openly embraces. The connection between Bowman and Watts is already electric. These two share a bond that started during the draft process and has carried into camp. They both come from college careers loaded with takeaways. Watts led all FBS safeties in interceptions since 2022 with 13, and Bowman was right behind him with 11. Now, they're lining up together in Atlanta's secondary, both driven by the same instinct to play fast and aggressive. This kind of chemistry and competitive fire is exactly what the Falcons have been missing next to Jesse Bates, and now they might just have found not one but 2 players to fill that void. That sets the stage for Friday night. Fuller, the experienced veteran with championship pedigree, squaring off in real time against Watts, the rookie with sky-high potential, all under the watchful eye of a coaching staff looking for answers before Week 1. And while the battle for strong safety is in the spotlight, there's another wrinkle to this game, the quarterback situation. The Falcons won't play Michael Penix Jr. or Kirk Cousins, meaning Easton Stick and Emory Jones will handle the reps. That changes the offensive rhythm and puts even more pressure on the defense to make their presence felt early. Now here's where it gets really intriguing for fans. This is not just about who starts in Week 1. For Fuller, it could determine whether he finishes the season in Atlanta or finds himself fighting for another job somewhere else. For Watts, a strong showing could accelerate his rise from promising rookie to locked-in starter before his first regular season snap. The stakes might not be measured in playoff implications yet, but for these players, the urgency is the same. What do you think, Falcons fans? Should the veteran's experience win out, or is it time to hand the keys to the rookie and see what he can do under the lights? And as if the safety battle wasn't enough to keep fans glued to every defensive snap, the Falcons' preseason debut carries extra weight because of the energy surrounding this rookie class. Atlanta invested heavily on defense in the 2025 draft, with 4 of the 5 picks going to that side of the ball, and Raheem Morris has been clear that he wants these young players thrown into the fire early. That means Friday's matchup with the Detroit Lions is more than just a tune-up, it's an open audition. Bowman and Watts are already embracing that challenge, and their mindsets feel like a throwback to the hard-hitting, ball-hawking secondaries Falcons fans have been craving. In college, both players had a reputation for reading plays quickly and closing in on the ball with no hesitation. It's one thing to have speed, it's another to combine it with anticipation and fearlessness. That's the formula they're hoping to bring to Atlanta, and in a game where the team's top 2 quarterbacks won't even touch the field, the defense will have every chance to dictate the tone. On the other side, the Lions come in looking to rebound from a brutal Hall of Fame game performance against the Chargers. Scoring just 7 points while turning the ball over 3 times was not the kind of start Dan Campbell wanted. But while Detroit might see this as a chance to get back on track, the Falcons' defensive depth, especially in the secondary, makes this matchup a perfect early test. Campbell may try to get his backups into rhythm quickly, but 1 or 2 early turnovers could change the whole feel of the game. For Fuller, that's the kind of stage where experience can shine. He's been in these situations before, high pressure, limited opportunities, knowing one mistake could tilt the competition. His advantage is understanding the angles, the adjustments, and the communication it takes to keep the secondary aligned. But Watt's advantage is momentum. Every rep he gets in practice and every snap he takes in preseason feels like part of an upward climb, and when you're a rookie trying to take someone's job, that hunger can be hard to stop. This is the kind of preseason storyline that can ripple through the entire roster. If Watts wins the job, it sends a message that Atlanta is ready to let youth lead on defense. If Fuller locks it down, it proves that veteran savvy still holds weight in Raheem Morris' system. Either way, this decision isn't just about Week 1, it's about the identity the Falcons won in their secondary for the entire season. And here's where the fans come in. These position battles don't just play out on the field, they live in every conversation, every debate, every prediction. The moment Friday's game ends, Falcons Nation will be weighing every big hit, every missed tackle, every interception, or pass breakup. That's the beauty of preseason. It's not meaningless when you know that jobs, reputations, and the future makeup of your team are on the line. So, Falcons fans, it's your turn to sound off. Do you think Fuller's championship experience will keep him in the starting lineup? Or is it time for Watts to take the torch and redefine the position for the next era of Atlanta football? Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily news. Go Falcons!